It is possible to provide security against other ills, but as far as death is concerned, we men live in a city without walls. This quote by Epicurus speaks to the fundamental and inescapable fact of human mortality. In this quote, Epicurus recognizes the inevitability of death and acknowledges that no amount of security or preparation can protect us from its eventual arrival. This quote has implications for not only personal beliefs and attitudes towards death but also for larger philosophical, social, and political discussions surrounding the role of mortality in human existence.
From a philosophical standpoint, Epicurus' quote reflects the view that death is a natural part of the human experience and cannot be avoided or escaped. This view is in contrast to the beliefs of some religions, which hold that death is not the end of existence and that an afterlife awaits. Epicurus, in contrast, sees death as final and emphasizes the importance of living life to the fullest in the present moment.
Moreover, the quote can be seen as a critique of attempts to seek immortality or to avoid death at all costs. This criticism can be directed towards those who seek to achieve immortality through fame, wealth, or other means, as well as those who seek to prolong life through medical interventions. Epicurus believes that these efforts ultimately distract from living a fulfilling life in the present moment and accepting death as a natural part of the human experience.
In the social and political context, Epicurus' quote highlights the inherent inequality of the human experience. While we may be able to protect ourselves against certain ills, such as poverty or illness, death is an equalizer that affects all humans regardless of social status or wealth. In a society that values power, influence, and success, Epicurus' quote serves as a reminder that these pursuits ultimately do not protect us from the one thing that is universal to all humans.
Moreover, the quote can be seen as a critique of political systems that prioritize the accumulation of power and wealth over the well-being of the people. In a society where people are struggling to survive and make ends meet, the pursuit of power and wealth often comes at the expense of the majority of the population. Epicurus' quote reminds us that no amount of power or wealth can protect us from the inevitability of death and that our focus should be on living a fulfilling life in the present moment.
From a personal perspective, Epicurus' quote can be seen as an invitation to embrace the impermanence of life and to find meaning and purpose in the present moment. In a society that often values productivity and achievement over personal fulfillment, the quote serves as a reminder that the pursuit of success and status does not provide lasting satisfaction or protection from the inevitability of death.
Moreover, the quote can be seen as an invitation to embrace our own mortality and to prepare ourselves for the inevitable. This preparation can take many forms, such as developing a personal philosophy or spirituality that helps us come to terms with death, making end-of-life preparations, or simply living life in a way that reflects our values and priorities.
In conclusion, Epicurus' quote speaks to the fundamental and inescapable fact of human mortality and the implications of this fact for personal, social, philosophical, and political discussions. The quote serves as a critique of attempts to seek immortality or to avoid death at all costs, and emphasizes the importance of living life to the fullest in the present moment. Moreover, the quote highlights the inherent inequality of the human experience and serves as a reminder that no amount of power or wealth can protect us from the inevitability of death. Ultimately, the quote invites us to embrace our own mortality and to find meaning and purpose in the present moment.